Hi, my name is Shen, and welcome to Let's Play LogicBots. This is alpha version 0.6. This game is made by Incandescent Games. They had a Kickstarter running which has been funded, so congratulations on that. You have my kudos, actually, because making such a game as a game can be very frustrating, because a lot of people would pick it up and then would complain because it's too educational. But I won't. Trust me, I won't. Switch profile. Yes, I've taken a look into it before to do my settings and stuff for recording. But now we're going to take a look at the tutorial. This is probably the only thing I have time for to walk you through. But we're going to take a quick look at every level that is available to us right now. But I'm not going to do every level because that requires a lot of thinking juice, and we just know how smart and how great I am. It would just make this game look so easy that everyone would buy it, and we don't want it to happen. So let's take a look at the tutorial. The basics. Okay. Hello and welcome to the LogicBots. I'm Professor Kugler. I'm going to give you your first lesson in building LogicBots. I will show you all the basic controls for the game and show you how to build your first LogicBot. Sweet! There are 3 modes in the game: construction mode, circuit board mode, and live mode. First mode is the construction mode, where you build your LogicBot, so let's go through the controls for this mode first. The camera can be rotated, zoomed, and have its focus changed. To rotate the camera, hold down the right mouse button and move simply the mouse. Okay, let's revamp that sentence. To rotate the right camera, hold down the right mouse button to simply move your camera. Sounds weird as well. To rotate the camera, simply hold down the right mouse button. Okay, press the next arrow to try this out. Sweet. Okay. Yes, that works. Robot part. Double right click. Oh, nice. Right now, let's build your LogicBot. The first thing to do is to place your robots. The first thing to do is to place your your robot's main body. Jeez. This is the center of your LogicBot, and all other parts must be connected to this. Click the main body. Oh, this one looks kind of weird. Great, you may also notice that your cache in the top right, oh yeah, was 2000 before. The screen has gone down. This is because every part has a cost. The more complex the part, the higher the cost. In the level, you must keep your robot under budget. Now the main body is placed, we can add some wheels. Oh, lovely. I like wheels. Oh my god, look at those monster wheels. Yes, we need to link it to the motor. Makes sense. Great! Now the wheel is connected to the left motor, so whenever you turn on the left motor, the wheel will turn. Nice. Let's do the same for the wheel on the right hand side, but this time we will link it to the right motor. Makes sense? Okay. Boom. Boop. Well done! Now the robot has a left and right wheel. Let's add another wheel to each side for stability. I really like the music in the background, it's cozy. Nice. Okay, now we get to the circuit board. This is the most interesting part for me. This is circuit board mode. This is where you wire a robot together and make your LogicBot smart. First, let's go over the basic controls. Okay, you zoom in and stuff. You can rotate the camera, you can only plan. What? Okay. Now we can wire up your LogicBot. Before we can add any gates, we first need to place a circuit board. Okay, we're gonna place it here, I guess. The circuit board you have just place at the input on the left hand side, and output motors to the right. The slots in between are used for adding gates. Okay. The gates are used to process the robot's inputs to give outputs back to the robot. Since we didn't give our LogicBot any parts that input the circuit board, we simply need our robot to have a constant output. Select the dual switch. After you place the gates, you will... Okay, wires must be wired from an output, where the information is coming from, to an input, where the information is going to. On the left of the circuit board are inputs from the robot. However, from the perspective of the circuit board, these jacks are in fact outputs. Similarly, on the right are outputs to the robot, but these jacks are input jacks. For this demonstration, we just want our robot to drive straight forward. To achieve this, we will wire the outputs from the dual switch to each of the motor on-off inputs. Okay, let's take a closer look. Nice. Looks really nice, to be honest. Can really go in depth with how this thing looks. Nice. Left click. Oh, I need to just... I don't get to get a wire color, really? I want one. Okay. You have now successfully wired up your logic board. Let's see it in action. Notice how the wheels are spinning. Are they? I guess they are. Yes, a little bit. Okay, so this is just constant forward, straight forward. Nice, I guess. Tutorial menu. It was the basic. Let's go through the level walkthrough. The tutorial will show you step by step how to complete a level and teach you some tricks that will help you build and wire robots more easily. The first thing, yeah, I know, objective. Build a robot that can follow a black line. In order to complete the level, your robot must reach the finish line. Complete the level in 1 minute or less. Complete the level with a robot cost of 500 or less. Complete the level using only 1 line sensor. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's take a look at the level. Oh. Now I get to take a look at the level. Give the player some freedom. Oh, wow. Okay. Unexpected. Maybe let the player focus on things here too, just like in structure mode. It doesn't work. But I can zoom in. That's nice, I guess. So this is where your robot starts and follows this line. Boom. And there's the finish. Nice. We now know what we need to build. We now know we need to build a robot that can follow a black line. As with all levels, there are various solutions. One solution is to have 1 line sensor at either side of the line. This way, when left side sensor detects the line, the robot will be programmed to turn left and turn right, and to turn right for the right sensor. Okay, additionally, if both or neither of the sensors detect the black line, the robot should be programmed to drive straight forward. In this tutorial, we are going to use this method, as it is a good technique for following a smooth line. Okay. We are now going to set up the main body by renaming some of its inputs. This will help us when wiring our robot, as we won't need to remember which sensors are connected to which input numbers. Select the main body by left clicking on it. Okay, I guess I have to scroll down. Yep, there it is. I have to input 1 to the left sensor. Oh, nice, it works. You can just skim through it with shift. And input 2 right sensor. Okay, done. Oh, says no. Ha! Even I make mistakes. Okay, I guess this boy needs 2 wheels. Just like last time. Nothing big. Ooh, what's that? A caster wheel. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, okay. Since this wheel was a caster wheel, you don't have the option to connect it to a motor, as it cannot be driven. We now have all the wheels added to the robot, and so we can move on to adding the line sensors. We need to add 2 line sensors in front of this robot, so we can detect the black line and steer the robot accordingly. As the front of the robot is curved, we will need to add an extension to give us a flat area to work with. That is the extension. When you hover the cursor over the green outline, you can see Oh yeah, it's way too long. For the purpose of this tutorial, we need to scale the box section so that it is 250 millimeters in length. To scale the part, simply type, okay, yeah, it should be it. Boom. Yeah, now it's much smaller. In the anchor menu below, you can see options for rotation and anchor points. Anchor points will be covered in the advanced construction tutorial. There are two ways we can rotate the part. Either hold down Shift key and scroll with the mouse wheel, or simply type 90 into the rotation angle. Okay, I guess this is much faster. And now we can place it. Sweet. Now we need the sensors. Are those the sensors? They look like sensors. When we added the wheels, we connected them to the motors within the main body. Wheels can only be connected to the part they are placed on. In contrast, sensors can be connected to any part of the robot which accepts inputs. Oh, nice. Wait. Yes, that's the left sensor. Okay. Okay. And that is the right sensor. Sweet. Good job! We now have built the robot. However, the robot is not complete yet, as we still need to wire it, as the robot will be useless until we do this. Circuit board. Oh, okay. Let's take a close look. Sweet. In this tutorial, the work area is the same size as our circuit board. In other levels, you will have to manage your workspace when placing multiple circuit boards. Left click on the work area to confirm placement. We now have placed our main body's circuit board. Labeled on left side of circuit are 4 inputs, including our left and right sensor inputs. On the right hand side are 4 outputs, 2 of each of the main body motors. The left and right motors that power our wheels. Click next. Arrow. That face. To wire our robot correctly, we first need to think how the robot should function. We have 2 line sensors that sit either side the black line, which will output low off, which we will call 0, and high on, which we will call 1 when it detects the line. When neither of the sensors detect the line, we want the robot to drive straight forward. An example, both left and right inputs are O, we want the left and right motors to be on, 1. When left sensor detects the line 1 and the right sensor does not, 0, we want the robot to turn left. To do this, we turn the left motor off, O, while keeping the right motor on, 1. For the right sensor, we need to do the inverse. The last possible scenario is when both sensors detect the line. In this case, we need the robot to drive straight forward in order to avoid getting stuck. Therefore, if both sensors are 1, we want both motors to be on 1. NOT gates invert their input. In example, O becomes 1 and 1 becomes O. Therefore, our solution is to have the left and right sensors connected to their respective motors via NOT gates. With this setup, if both sensors are O, then both motors will be on 1. If the left sensor yeah, okay. We don't need to read that, we know. However, there's a problem if both sensors are 1 detecting line. So both motors will be off, O, and the robot will stand still. To fix this, we need to add an AND gate. Outputs 1 when both inputs are 1. And wire to both the left and right motors, so the robot drives straight forward. Now we know. Let's get on and do it. First thing we need to do is duplicate the left and right sensor inputs so we can use them more than once. Click the functional gates icon. Okay. Oh, it's a splitter. Nice, I know those things. Sweet. Logic gates. We need a NOT gate here for both sensors. For left and right. That's what she just explained. Okay. We need an AND gate. We have now created a new problem. When we come to wire the robot, as the left and right motors outputs can only accept 1 input each, we want to wire a NOT gate and an AND gate to each of the motor outputs. To get around this, we will use an OR gate, outputs 1 if either input is 1. To combine the outputs from the NOT and AND gate. Okay. Oh. Okay, this makes sense. Nice. Signal splitter. Well done! We have now placed all the gates we need for a robot. All that is left is to wire the gates together to complete the circuit. Okay. Ooh, I get to choose, finally. Gonna go neon pink. Take a closer look. Let's wire the left sensor input first. When wiring, we must always select an output jack first, then attach it to an input jack. The left sensor jack is an output jack with respect to the circuit board as it outputs the left sensor's response to the circuit board. Click the left sensor jack, which is highlighted. Okay. Okay, so just click it. I just keep clicking, okay? I'll just keep clicking. Okay. Okay, we're done with the left sensor, now we're going to do the same with the right sensor. Let's give it a neon green. Boom. Boom. It's all the same. Yep. It's still all the same, we're still in the same process. Okay, now we get to the interesting part. We're going to give it a yellow. Click the AND output jack. Connect it to the input jack of the signal splitter. Click the top output jack of the signal splitter. Click the bottom output jack of the signal splitter. Okay, great job, you have successfully wired up your robot and are ready to enter live mode to see if your robot follows the black line. Whenever you're ready, hit the big red start button. Okay, let's take another big look at our... Okay, left sensor and right sensor duplicated. If left says yes, then it's no. And this one decides. We follow this one. Sums it up of both sensors. If both say yes, then this one decides if it's yes or no on both ends. And this one does the same. Okay, it's actually quite simple in a way. Just looks difficult. Oh. Can we watch from the side? Okay, look at that. You see here? Boom, line. Boom, line. Boom, line. Boom, line. Boom, line. He keeps adjusting as he follows the line. That makes sense. And now the same with the right sensor. Boom, 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 boom. That's nice. It's actually very nice. Keep seeing the line. Yeah, now you see it's trying to go straight forward. And we go straight forward once he's been adjusted by this one sensor. Sweet! Well done, you have now completed the tutorial. You can either return to the tutorial's menu or click Add a Robot to experiment with your logic bot. Well, it was a quite long tutorial, but yeah, not everyone gets it at first. Overall, I'm really finding this very nice, but I would maybe change the design choice when displaying the game. Maybe give it some more color, because all this gray stuff is really creeping me out. And maybe instead of the professor, have a computer with a face and all that kind of stuff instead. Or maybe just a female voice that tells you all this stuff. And eventually that beautiful young lady comes forth and talks to you. And yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the different levels that we have in this game. Oh my god, really a lot. Let's show area 1 just. Okay, let's take a look at the level. Oh, it's the same as the one before, just with a different course. Nice. Oh, sorry. Really sorry. Tight bands. Okay. Let's take a look again. Oh wow. It's always all about following the line, huh? So the game gives you a proper briefing about how you're doing with it. Sharp bends. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. This really is nice. Oh no. I'm good. Oh, thank you. Dashed line. Oh wow. So this one challenges you by not having the line always there. Nice. Let's go to the main menu again. Platform. Ooh. In this one you have to keep the robot on the platform at all times, else it crashes, which we don't want to happen. It's nice as well. So I guess you make it ask. If the line is there, follow the line. Corridor. I know, I'm just showing the levels real quick, so you can take a good look. Oh, here on in. It's not a line he has to follow anymore, he has to make use of the walls next to him. Sweet. Lovely. I really like the different level designs. They're really well made. Kudos on that. White corridor. Oh, it's loading. Okay. Oh boy, it's loading real long. Let's hope it doesn't crash. I mean, see the game. Hey, hear the music. Come on. Don't do this to us. So that was my fraps. I have no frame drops, but it's still saying loading. Well, I guess this is where the game crashes if you view too many maps at once. I don't know. So all in all, the game really seems nice, well made. You can use it for education. So instead of actually wrecking real robots, you let your students play on computers, which is nice. Nothing bad. And this one is a little parkour, which is kind of nice as well. I would say this game is really worth it to vote on Greenlight. Maybe rehash the design a little bit to make it look less gray, please. And yeah. That is it. I don't have anything more than that. Really looks fun. But I don't have much more time than this. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like and maybe subscribe. Remember, Incandescent Games, Logic Bots, Greenlight, vote. Bye bye!